everybody? It's your boy 52 from the Crackin' the 80s podcast. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making the beat for what is probably my favorite artist in the world, Kid Cudi, the man on the moon. What up, Scott? We're going to isolate vocals from a record he did with Nigo called I Want It Bad. Break it down, show you every pattern, add a little seasoning, and I might even give you some extra saucy special tips. Let's get it going. Okay, so let me give you guys a preview of what the beat sounds like.
I want it bad. I'm finally on the up and up. Cannot stop, can never love. I want it bad. This boy, you come and get it soft. See, my work is never done. See, come on here, let's go. Nice fast, yes. On high hopes. Story of a kid who was still alone. Doing life to me, then we set the scene. On my grind, I work hard. Lord, me roll till I'm missing the road. Walking through the result, doing the impossible. Too incredible. Get it.
Okay, so we're back in FL Studio. You know I always use FL Studio because it's the GOAT. It's the LeBron James of DAWs. You heard it here first. Like most of my beats, man, I don't have too many tracks, not that many instruments on here. I don't like to overpopulate, overindulge on the instruments on the beat. It gives it too much of a busy feeling. I don't really like that all the time. Let me show you all the sounds I use. I started out with the melody. Like most of my beats, I use the same melody for two different sounds. You guys a closer zoom on that. One being the lead sound right here. And next, finally, we have some strings playing the exact same pattern. No variation. Root notes that plays the chord progression with some intricate details at the top. Next we have my signature space hat that I always use. It's a one-shot loop that just continues throughout the entire beat. Next we have our 808 and kick drum track right here as the fourth track. Here I did something a little special. I have three separate drum patterns layered together. I have two 808s and the kick drum. As you can see, we have the kick drum here. Now they're playing the same pattern, but on the 808, I added some slides on the higher octaves. I have the root note down here on C5 with a couple of other slides right here in the middle. And then I also gave it a third 808 track, which is placed on a separate mixer track, highly saturated to give it some more thump, but it's only playing the root notes here. So I'll let you guys hear what that sounds like later in the beat. Next we have our hi-hat pattern, of course, two-step pattern with some intricate slides going down throughout the beat. Next we have our snare. This is probably my favorite snare sound. Next we have a Perk sound with some shakers. And finally we have the Kid Cudi vocals last. Alright, now since you've heard the beat with the vocals, I'm going to play you every sound individually so you can get a gist of what's going on. Let's start with the lead, first melody. Sick. Next we're going to go into a pad, which is actually a string instrument. I don't know why I refer to them as pads. That's just how I use them. Same melody being played as the first, but it's underneath with a different decibel and a different sound. Same alternating pattern, same notes, different sound. Makes it a lot more spacey because it's a pad. Next I have my signature space hat that you can hear in a lot of my beats. It's really nothing to it. It's just a hi-hat loop that I added some effects on, a little reverb, gave it some sauce. You know I love sauce. Next we have the 808 and kick drum pattern that I mentioned to you guys before. Now this same track has the 808 pattern playing different notes. We have slides on there as I mentioned before. We have the root note on there, but we also have the B4 note right below it. So it's doing a lot. It's doing a lot on this one. See, you got some slides in there. Finally, last, we have that saturated 808 that I mentioned to you guys to give it that thump to make the sounds pop out. Now, these notes are not similar to every pattern on this, but gives it some sauce, you know. Next, we have our hi-hat pattern here. Gotta add those slides right there to give it some flavor. Pretty simple snare track, nothing special about it. Perks. Nice crispy shakes. And last, of course, we have the vocals from Mr. Kid Cudi. You know, Scott Mescudi. You know, Scott Mescudi, he's just the greatest. He's the greatest, man. Let you hear some of the vocals.
I want it bad, yeah. No turning back, yeah.
Finally, let me show you guys the bop. All the drum patterns minus the melody and the vocals. You know I like the bop. See how it fell out right there? Nice. So let me just play you guys my favorite part of the beat.
Walking through the zone, doing the impossible, too incredible. Get it. We gon' live it up and do what we like. Been so long, can't deny. All this life we will survive. We free. See what happened to me. We just what we see. Oh, my heart is full, babe. No lie, I want it back.
Before I get up out of here in this video, man, I just want to say, put some respect on Kid Cudi's name, man. Kid Cudi is one of the fucking greatest. Ask Kanye. Ask your favorite artists what they think about Kid Cudi. They're gonna tell you. If you could get in contact with them. I know you got Kanye number, you got Drake number. Hit them up. Ask them what they think about bro. Until next time, guys, check out the rest of my videos. Check out my podcast, Cracking the 80s Podcast. Every Monday at 8 a.m. You can check us out, man. We got clips, we got shorts, we got full podcasts, we got everything. We got our website, cracking80spodcast.com. Go ahead and check it out, man. And tune in. Till next time, we out.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.